right, thanks for your patience. High school band, kind of the same story as 6th grade. I have in the afternoon, and for whatever reason, they're all athletic, and track, and baseball, and golf, and some of them do all 2, 1, and whatever. But they get to come together and we get parts. One day I have no juniors, the next day I have only juniors. It's just, that's never happened really in spring. But either way, they put this together really well. They're going to do Golden, and then we'll have our combined band. So I hope you enjoy high school band portion. All right. Thank you for your patience again. We are going to do Hey Baby, which is a shameless plug for us. Next week, Friday, we will be at the Band Night Parade. I put together a Region 7 band for the parade. There's three other schools joining us that are going to play. We're predominantly what it is though. We're a majority, probably 75% of the band. But that will be at the Capitol at 6:30 next week, Friday. So come out and show your support for that. It's going to be super fun. We'll show you what we're going to play. So we'll play that first, and then we'll have a final number after that. All right. So now's the part of the night where we get to talk a little bit about some of the seniors that have been part of the school for a long time, and it's their last concert. So as they go inside, we'll get all ready for that. One more shameless plug while I have it, making shameless plugs. I've got a poster on the door I put up, part of a group called Dakota Pro Musica. We're putting on a concert in Bismarck next week Sunday, not this coming Sunday, next week Sunday. Details are on there. We're also doing one the next Monday, May 11th, in the Driscoll Town Hall, the new Town Hall. So that's on Monday. I believe it's at 7 o'clock. You can probably go on Facebook too, Dakota Pro Musica. Really great music. It's all about America, 250th anniversary. So if you want more music, you can give it up tonight. That's in a couple weeks. That'll be really cool too. So I think they're all ready on there. Okay, so our first senior is Maya Ulmer. So Maya's, this senior class is pretty special to me. I've had them since they were 6th grade. They were, just fresh off the bat, and she's been playing tenor sax ever since. She's been crushing it, as you heard tonight. She's got a great set of pipes too. We're really going to miss having Maya around. She's been such a light in our room. She's always bringing energy, always got energy. If you see her on the court, you know that too. but she's got a great energy, and we're really going to miss that. So thank you, Maya. Our next senior is Josiah Platt. He, like many of the seniors, a few of the seniors you might see tonight, have joined band this year, or played in 5th and 6th grade and came back. I wonder why. Might be because of a tour we're going on in June, maybe. But either way, I love to have all the seniors back. That's why we do it, right? So Josiah's he's just such a steadhead. He's always in there. He's got that same demeanor all the time. He's just very cool and even-headed, which is really good to have when you got a lot of high school kids. Even junior high was like that too. So super level-headed. We love to see all that. So thank you, Josiah. We're really going to miss you too. I didn't tell him to be first, so we're just kind of winging it. All right, so our next senior, Allie, she's been around for a long time. She's been singing her heart out, loves to sing. A few of them usually make their way down to my band room, music room before lunch gets out, so we get a few little chats in between. So she loves choir, loves to sing, so I hope she keeps doing that wherever she goes. But I'm going to miss all those little chats we have all the time too. So thanks, Allie. All right, our next senior, talking about energy, my goodness. We've got Kenny Fricky. Fan favorite, for sure. Obviously, we're going to miss just even having that, just his presence around. It's just lovely to have. I've seen him just grow so much. I mean, if you'd have told me that 8th grade Kenny was going to play that with his dad, I would have said, oh, yeah, sure, okay, that'll be great. And he just crushed it. I mean, he and his dad worked so hard at that. And that's what he does. He puts his mind to things, and he practices with a little help from his dad, nudging him a little bit, but he gets it done. So we're really going to miss having Kenny's presence. All right, my next senior was with me in choir for all of her years. Our next senior is Aubrey Isaacson. She picked up, She picked up the bass this year. She was in my guitar class, and she decided a couple of years ago, and she decided to pick up the bass and join us in the band. And we got that presence with the tubas and bass and bass sax, and it's so fun to see all that, hear all that. But I don't think I'll run into her next year, unless I'm visiting Europe, I don't know, but taking a year off that. But hopefully she comes back and we get to see her again and do all that other stuff. So who knows where life leads, right? So we'll really miss having her. All right, our next senior, I guess she has to go by herself, but if she could, probably take her with Jade too, I'm sure. We're a package deal, as you'll be able to tell, tables by each other, family, right? So Aaliyah's she's been rocking this ever since I've been here. She's written 2 of her own songs that she's performed in these shows, performed with Jade. She's had so many different things, performed at all small group contests, puts on solos all the time. She's not scared to sing or play or anything like that. And that's what we love so much. And don't lose that when you go to college. Okay? And whatever you do after that too, keep playing and singing. It's a real gift that you share with us. So we really appreciate that gift and we're going to sing. That's it. Next senior, is, luckily my wife bought an extra rose because I totally forgot that Sydney's graduating here, but we have a rose for Sydney, of course. It's a shame that we are missing her next year, but life moves on, you keep going, you keep pushing through. So I'm glad that we got Sydney when we did, and I'm so glad that she came back and played trumpet. She started on clarinet. She came back and she came junior year, senior year, and she decided to play trumpet. So I've got a few trumpets back there that have really been helping each other out and doing an awesome job, learning instruments, playing all year, and I don't think they would believe that they were at where they were at this point at the beginning of the year. So that stick-to-itiveness is really hopefully something you take with you, and really going to miss having Sydney. All right, our next senior, just saw earlier tonight, but obviously one of the best things probably I'm sure a mom and family could ever ask for is just surprised with the gift of her voice. As you can tell, it's just the emotion comes over you for that stuff. It's a moment that their family's going to remember forever, I'm sure. And Ireland does stuff like that. She's always so intentional with everything that she does. And she's such a joy to have in the band, the choir, and she's always that steady flute and soprano that we have in the corner. It's going to be tough to fill those shoes, just like all these seniors, but especially Ireland's over there in that section. So, I'm going to miss her. Senior came up to me so much and prepared her solo way ahead of time. She was so on the ball. She always is. She's so ready and willing to do what needs to be done. Our next senior is Naya Santos. So Naya's just kind of lovely voice. I really hope she shares it and she keeps going. Okay? It's something the world needs to hear. And Naya's really going to be missed over there. In our Spanish section, again, it's going to be tough to cover that, but we've got a lot, so that helps a bunch. But just to put on that powerhouse solo, I wish she would, have done it all the years and been ready and been here all the time for that, because we just didn't get enough of it, I think. But I'm glad that we got it, still a taste of it. So, thanks for that. Our next senior is Jade Shipley. And Jade's here. She doesn't have an appointment, so that's good. She likes to miss choir and band for appointments in Bismarck, I guess. That's what she does. No, she's there. The good thing is that she's a very good music reader, very good musician, so she can actually afford to miss a little bit of time and be able to be just as good when she comes back. This year she added another whole instrument to her repertoire. We got to small group music contest and somebody was sick, so she jumped in and played the bells, the glockenspiel, that she had never played before in her life, on the fly. It helps that she has piano and she's got all those other musical talents, but she just filled right in. So that extra, glue that I can just ask Dave to do something, and she's like, oh yeah, of course I can do that, yeah. Really gonna miss that for sure. And just her smile and everything about, her when she's there. So, thank you, Jade. All right, our next senior is Drew Strome. So I've had Drew in band and choir throughout the whole time. She's been with me ever since 6th grade. Even though her friends might have dropped out and laughed, some of them came back. But she stuck with me the whole time. I know she's got a love for music, and hopefully I've grown her enough to continue to keep wanting to do that wherever she goes. But we've been really enjoyed having her just steady presence throughout everything. We're always willing to grab another flute solo or grab another flute part and keep going and singing with us all the time too. So we're really going to miss that in the journey. All right, our next senior is Gabe Swanes. been just a light in my day. He, just in 7th grade, 8th grade choir, just has these one-liners that just make you laugh. I'm a big fan of SpongeBob. I think I made him do something once, like whole class doing something, on the side of his mouth, he goes, "This is a lonely particle." He's always got stuff like that just makes me laugh, it makes me smile. And as you can see, he smiles right up the room too. And just his presence back there, I think when he started, he was one of 2 percussionists. Like, there were not many back there. Now he's grown, he's taught all these guys. And even during the songs, he's still like, hey, this, that, this. He's still showing up. If that doesn't show you what like a true teacher can be, he can definitely be that for sure. But he's really helped just grow my section. This year he's my only senior guy in choir. And without him, there's days that he's gone, and it's very noticeable. He holds such a strong part in that choir and it's gonna be pretty much impossible to replace that. But luckily, he's taught a lot of the guys a lot of stuff, and we got a lot of strong crew of underclassmen coming up because of Gabe. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. Our next senior is Elise Tufty. So Elise started on flute. She was playing flute, and then she was in choir, and then she decided to take a little gap a little bit, which is all right. It's fine. It happens. It's part of being in band and choir. Sometimes they leave, and they don't always come back. But Elise did, and I love that so much. I hope she's enjoyed being in band and choir and coming back. And we really enjoyed having her in there. I'm sure Drew's enjoyed having her in there too. Drew might have gotten real long without Elise in there, but I got a few package deals on these seniors. But Elise is another one of those that's in everything. She's in volleyball, she's in softball, she's in all that stuff. She does pep dog, I think. She does lots of things. I'm making stuff up now, but she's in a lot of stuff. She's going to be something that the whole school really misses, with a lot of having to do most of that stuff. And we're certainly going to miss her in band and choir too. So, thanks, Elise. She's not in volleyball. See, I told you everything about it. I knew she'd smile at everyone. Pictures over there. She's in softball. I know that. Okay, and our last senior, waiting for all these 14, is the most seniors I've ever had before. Our last senior is Kylie Watson. A more creative soul, I don't think there is. Kylie is just the epitome of creativity with everything she does. If she has any time in between, while I'm working with people, or she's just got some downtime, she's being creative in one way or another, whether that's learning or drawing or creating or whatever. She's such a creative soul. We're gonna miss having that. Just that extra, we've got all these different personalities and they all fit together so well. Here's a personality that we don't get very often. So we're gonna miss having that creative soul. Thanks, Kylie.
Okay, so he didn't know we were doing this, but we have some few things to say about Mr. Beckler from the seniors. It might get a little emotional. Every year, Mr. Beckler gives out roses to honor the seniors, a tradition that has always meant so much to us. But this year, it feels different. This year, we want to honor him. Mr. Beck has been so much more than a band, choir, or instrumental teacher. He has been someone we could count on when things felt overwhelming, someone who believed in us even when we struggled to believe in ourselves. He has been a friend who listened, a mentor who guided us, a leader who inspired us, and for some, even a father figure, aka sternly talking to us when we're doing something that is not school appropriate. His classroom has never been just about music. It is a place where we felt safe, understood, and valued. It is easy to tell when someone enjoys their job, but it is something entirely different when someone truly loves the people that they work with. Mr. Beck didn't just teach us music, he cared about each of us as individuals. He saw our potential, pushed us to grow, and celebrated every small success along the way. Because of him, we didn't just become better musicians, we became more confident, more resilient, and more connected to one another. As we stand here now, it's hard to imagine these halls without him. The sound of music will never quite feel the same, and the space he filled in our lives cannot be replaced. We didn't just gain a teacher, we gained someone who shaped who we are and who we are becoming. We are incredibly grateful for every lesson, every rehearsal, every moment of patience, and every word of encouragement. Thank you for giving us more than we ever realized we needed. Thank you for being someone who we could look up to, someone who truly cared. Saying goodbye is one of the hardest things we had to do because we know how much we are leaving behind. But we will carry everything you have taught us, not just the music, but the passion, the dedication, and the heart. Where will we go next? And you will always be a part of us, and we'll miss you more than words can fully express. With our gratitude, the class of 2026.
Okay, well, expect that. We'll play our last song for you. Just want to shout out, it is National Principals Day, and our principal's been here probably since 7 in the morning, seeing us all wear vests for him, and he's here all the way till now, just running the show, putting stuff behind all the curtains, literally opening the curtains, closing them, the lights and everything, helping wherever we needed it. So big shout out to Mr. Walker today. And like I always say, it never goes without the community support. So thank you so much for all that you do to help kids stay in this and raise kids to go through all of this. And as you can see, they appreciate it. So 7th and 8th grade parents that they want to get out, they don't really want to. They just want to be cool like their friends, and it's not very cool to get out. So keep them in, keep them going. They love it once they get there. Okay. So thank you so much for all the support. Our last song is The Avengers.
good song.